Good afternoon. Welcome to our webinar on PC MILER version 26, new features, updates, and more. My name is Katie Murata. I'm the sales manager at ALK Technologies for our Enterprise Solutions Group. Today, I'm going to talk about some of the features and functionality of PC MILER. I'm going to focus on our latest release, version 26, and all of the great new features and enhancements we've added to the product. Then, I will provide you with a short demonstration of some of the new features we've put into version 26. Before we get started, I just want to let you know that all participants are muted. If you have any questions, you can type the questions into the dashboard at any time. You can also send an email to the sales team at the address listed here. We will be answering the questions after the webinar is over, so look for an email from me or someone from our sales team. For those of you who would like a copy of the presentation, after the webinar, you will receive an email with a link to view the presentation. I'd like to start by giving a brief company overview. ALK was founded in 1979 by Dr. Alan L. Kornhauser. He's a director of the Transportation Program at Princeton University and professor of Operations Research and Financial Engineering. He is a true visionary and leader in truck and rail route optimization software. We launched PC MILER in 1986, and for the past 26 years, we've been a leading provider of truck routing, mapping, and mileage software. Then in 1990, we launched Copilot, our consumer navigation solution for PCs and smartphones. We're headquartered here in Princeton, New Jersey, and we have approximately 175 employees and have offices around the world. We are a privately held company, and important to mention, profitable and growing. We have over 22,000 companies using our PC MILER software. Our largest customer is the United States Department of Defense, who uses our miles as their worldwide distance standard. On the right side of the slide, you can see our market share within Transport Topics' top 50 or 100 list. 98% of the top for hire carriers and 96% of 3PL and freight transportation firms use PC MILER in their business. But not only is PC MILER used by carriers and 3PLs, but also by shippers, brokers, logistics providers, owner-operators, load boards, fuel tax service providers, freight auditing providers, and that's just to name a few. This slide explains what we do here at ALK. Everything starts with the highest quality data that we've been building upon for the past 33 years. We develop and integrate our map data. We have a large team of network editors whose job is to build and update our map data. We have all of the pertinent height and weight restrictions for routing a truck. Our North America product covers highway level routing in the United States, Canada, and Mexico, and we have street level routing in the United States and Canada. We have U.S. zip codes as well as postal codes in Canada and Mexico. We also have a worldwide product if you have a routing need that falls outside of North America. And we have our own proprietary rail data network. We add data from other third-party sources to enhance our products. For example, we use traffic data from INRIX, who are experts in traffic with a specific focus on the commercial vehicles. Then we package all of this data into software and develop products. We have an enterprise solution group which focuses on the commercial side with PC MILER, Copilot Truck and Professional, and ALK Maps. And then we have a separate group that focuses on consumer products for Copilot. We have various integration solutions where some are packaged as service products and others are professional services. Then on the right, we show the breadth of our markets that we serve. And some of the primary uses for PC MILER are for routing, mileage, mapping, and rating. This slide lists some of the products in our PC MILER product line. PC MILER is the core product, which provides point-to-point, highway-level routing, mileage, and mapping. You enter in city, state, or zip codes, or latitude, longitudes, and you get your route. Then you can add various modules depending on your needs. So PC MILER Streets, you can enter in a street address, and you get street-level routing and mileage. Our Hazmat product allows you to get hazmat-specific routes. We have a worldwide product if you have need coverage outside of North America. And PC MILER Tolls provide you with the specific toll costs for any route that you run in the United States and in Canada. We provide you with the cash toll rate or the toll rate using any of the 35 toll discount programs. We take into account the time of day with peak and non-peak tolls, vehicle dimensions with the weight and the number of axles, and provide you with the toll costs. Using our PC MILER Traffic add-on allows you to calculate more accurate transit times. We have real-time and historical traffic data. You can display the traffic directly on the map, or it can be used in your routing to tell you when to leave or provide you with an accurate estimated time of arrival. And then we have various ways to connect to the PC MILER data. PC MILER Connect allows you to interface PC MILER with third-party and custom applications. So it's an on-premise installation that allows you to make API calls to access the features and the functionality that you choose. We also have a software as a service or SaaS offering called PC MILER Web Services. And this product allows you to make web calls to access our data rather than installing PC MILER on your own servers. PC MILER Web is a subscription-based service that allows you to access PC MILER over the internet. And then our PC MILER Rail is the only solution of its kind, which is point-to-point, rail-specific routing, mapping, and mileage software. And with that, we have an intermodal spreadsheet application that allows quick comparisons of truck versus rail mileage, fuel consumption, and carbon emissions per route. We have a number of different features available in PC MILER. Some of our data-related features are listed out here on the left. I've already mentioned our North America versus our worldwide product, and our highway versus our street level. We have several different routing options, including practical, shortest, fastest, 53-foot, national network, toll discouraged, and hazardous materials. PC MILER defaults to routing for a fully loaded 48-foot Class 8 truck. However, the product allows you to change any of the vehicle dimensions for routing of different sized vehicles. So you can change the height, the weight, the length, or width, or even the number of axles. So we can go from routing an automobile or a van to an oversized, fully loaded commercial vehicle. You can do hub routing. You can resequence your stops for route stop optimization. And then there are many different reports available in PC MILER depending on the products that you license. So the driving directions report provides you with turn-by-turn directions that you could print out and give to your drivers. The state and country distance report breaks down the miles in each of the states or countries you traveled for each route that you run. And this would be useful for fuel tax reporting. And the mapping within PC MILER has been significantly enhanced over the last few years. There's greater flexibility in the panning and the zooming, and it's much more interactive where you can drag your route line and change your route. You can avoid or favor road segments. You can import your own custom places. We have a location radius feature, and this feature works by entering in a city or state or an address or a postal code. And then you get back all of the cities within the number of miles that you designate. And then instead of cities, you can also get back postal codes or custom places or points of interest. And then you can add these place types as stops on your route or plot the points on the map. We release a new version of PC MILER every year, typically in the springtime or early summer, so we're in the 26th year for release of the product. And with each annual release, we provide a number of enhancements. We integrate new roads, we add construction updates, and we do route verifications. We do turn restriction enhancements and extensive road alignments. We classify truck-through routes in urban areas, and we do height, length, width, and weight verifications. And then we'll also verify and enhance vertical clearances. Street-level address geocoding and address verification. And then in addition to all of these data enhancements, we also add new features. So listed on this slide here are the new features we added on our version 24 product that was released in 2010. And I think it's important to mention some of these features because we do have some customers who may be on an older version of PC MILER and may be unaware of some of the great features that we've added to PC MILER over the last couple of years. So to recap, in version 24, we added a feature called least cost routing. And this routing option generates a series of optimal routes based on custom fuel efficiency, time, and operating cost settings. It also calculates estimated greenhouse gas emissions. So it takes all of these factors into consideration and will tell you basically what is the least cost route that you can take. Also in version 24, we added a split screen view for easier access to your open windows. And since 2010, we have been providing quarterly updates of any new zip code or postal code that is added during the year. This slide shows the notable features we added to version 25 in 2011. We now have real-time and historical traffic data. You can visualize route-specific real-time and historical traffics directly on the map. So by using this feature, it allows you to calculate more accurate transit times based on historical traffic data. You can define a departure, date, and time for a more realistic transit time, or you can also set an arrival date and time so you know exactly when you need to leave for the trip. You can now generate route and toll costs based on time of day, and users can now choose to have PC MILER take into account the time of day, day of week, and time zones when calculating routes, distances, travel times, and toll costs. You can also choose to use the traffic feature with the time-based routing to increase the precision of time estimates. PC MILER now supports calculation of routes and toll costs for automobile routing with a full-size van option in the vehicle profile dialog box. The full-size van profile is intended for use with vans, pickup trucks, SUVs, and automobiles that are classed less than 9,000 pounds. So this routing ignores all commercial truck restrictions. And if a toll rate is calculated, it will use toll rates that apply to small vehicles with 2 axles, which is often different from rates that apply to larger 2-axle vehicles. In version 25, we incorporated Mexican postal codes. We also added a new map tool feature called Geofence. PC MILER provides the tools for defining geofences either individually or in sets. So with this feature, you can specify a particular geographical area on the map, and it will create a geofence. And then you can either be warned whenever one of your trucks crosses into that geofence, or you can choose to have your trucks route around the geofence, or you can choose both. A geoset, they can be assigned a name, and you can change the displayed color on the map and choose the alert level in the reports. This slide here lists out some of the new features we added in version 26. I'll mention them here, and then I'm going to provide you with a demonstration of the features in a couple minutes. In version 26, we released a new feature called RouteSync, which provides a direct link between PC MILER in the back office and Copilot truck GPS navigation software in the cab of the truck. We've released a new routing type called fastest routing, and fastest routing calculates the quickest feasible way to get to a destination. We added via point routing, where a user can enter up to 12 via points between an origin and a destination to guide a route along user-preferred roads. You can also use our new drag routing feature for instant route customization and visualization. We added a new time zone column in the route entry window. And version 26 gives users the options to choose one of 8 map styles to be applied to the route map. And one of those map styles includes our new satellite image. We now have 2 new reporting capabilities within our custom roads report and a geofence report. And finally, we have a new feature called Route Matrix that's available in our interface products. So this is a new Connect API, and Route Matrix allows a user to generate a matrix of time and distance information from a group of origin and destination pairs without making individual route calls or setting up individual OD pairs or being restricted to a single route type. It's an efficient way to process large numbers of North American OD pairs. And then I'll cover these features in more detail on the next couple of slides. Before we get into the details of the new features, I did want to talk a little bit more about the traffic feature we added in version 25. So we have real-time and historical traffic data. You can visualize the traffic directly on the map, or it can be used to calculate more accurate departure or arrival times. The coverage area includes the United States and Canada. The data provider we're using for this feature is INRIX, and you need to have an internet connection if you're going to display the current or real-time traffic conditions on the map. So when you have the traffic displayed on the map, you can either look at the traffic congestion or the road speeds. Some of the benefits to using this new feature is you will enhance drivers' hours of service compliance. You'll be able to help your drivers route around traffic bottlenecks. You'll also be able to adjust your route planning to include real-time traffic congestion as it occurs. And finally, you can cost and price routes more accurately based on time as well as distance. Fastest routing is a new routing type in addition to our practical and our shortest routing options. So this focuses on overall travel time and will tell you the fastest route that you can take. So it takes into account the day of the week and the time of the day, which is used in conjunction with INRIX's traffic data to provide you with the fastest route. So you must have an active traffic license in order to use fastest routing. And our least cost routing will now consider fastest and fastest with toll avoid as well. A new feature in version 26 is RouteSync. This optional feature provides a direct link between PC MILER in the back office and Copilot truck in the cab. So from the back office, PC MILER can send routes directly to Copilot truck, which includes stops, avoid favor routing preferences, and lap longs. PC MILER can also send the trip options directly to the truck. And then in the cab, RouteSync allows Copilot truck to, one, follow a route, but also provide real-time out-of-route alerts, which would include off-route and back-on-route via the email. RouteSync will significantly reduce out-of-route and non-revenue mileage. You can track a vehicle's route in real time for up-to-the-minute actual versus planned route comparisons. And then you can also receive real-time out-of-route warnings and a summary out-of-route events and mileage for each trip. and we provide the real-time and post-trip out-of-route summaries via email. MILER 26 provides the ability to enter up to 12 via points between an origin and a destination to guide a route along user-preferred roads. The via points you create can be designated as either stops or waypoints. The waypoint designation means that these locations were added only to guide the route along the desired roads. All via points appear on the stop lists as stops and then are listed as stops in the detailed route report and the state and country distance report. We do not include waypoints in the driving directions report. All via points are shown on the route map with a gray flag if they're waypoints or a yellow flag if they're stops. And then the via points are saved in a set. So when entering a matched stored origin and destination set, saved via points are offered as a stop suggestion. So once a set's created, it can then be edited, deleted, or exported to a text file. We also have added a drag routing feature on the route map. So once a trip has been generated, any point along the generated route on the map can be dragged onto another road in order to reroute the trip. It's very easy to do. You would simply just click on the drag route icon that's shown here on the screen. You hold down the cursor over the generated route line and then drag it to the desired road and let go. And then this action will create a waypoint at the location to which the route was dragged, and that's marked by a gray flag. And the trip will be rerouted to accommodate the new point. So waypoints created by dragging a route appear as stops in the route entry window and in the detailed route and state and country distance reports, but again, not in the driving directions. Also new to version 26, we have added a new time zone feature. A new time zone column has been added to the route entry window. When a location is entered as a stop, its time zone designation is now returned. We've also enhanced our display of time zone designations on the map. We factor in time zones into time-based routing calculations for more accurate estimated times of arrivals or departures. We've included new map style options to version 26. So we now give users the option to choose one of 8 map styles to be applied to the route map. As you can see here, each style features a different color scheme and overall appearance. And included in the map styles is our new satellite image, as shown here in the bottom right. A photographic satellite image layer can now be superimposed on the MILER map in the route map window. Listed here on this slide are some more map enhancements we made to version 26. We've put labels on city centers. Our exit labels and points of interest icons both have a new unique look. Our county, state, and country borders are now more clearly identified with enhanced boundary lines. And we've added a slide bar for easy way to zoom in and to zoom out. And a compass for panning the map in 4 directions has been added as well. Our route map window now features 18 possible zoom levels, and that's up from 12 levels in our previous versions. As I mentioned earlier, in version 25, we added a Geofence tool. In version 26, we've made some enhancements to this tool. First, we've added the ability to see if a location is included within the boundaries of a saved geofence. So the bottom left picture here is showing you how we added a new tab in the route entry window to provide you with this capability. A report can now be generated that lists all currently active geofences and the road segments that fall within the boundaries of each one. This report includes the date on which each geofence was added and the set it belongs to. And then we have also added the ability to import saved geofences through the new geofence conversion utility. When creating a void favor, restriction override, or hazmat permit routing preferences in the route map window, the current date and an optional user comment is now saved for each selected road segment in the Customs Road Manager. So comments can be also added later directly into the Customs Road Manager. And then you can generate a report of all of your avoids and favors. We've also enhanced our custom place matching. The Edit Custom Place dialog box now displays database matches on a map for individual records in the Custom Place wizard. This will improve match results when importing custom places. As shown here, you can now see the locations displayed on a map, so it's easier to identify the results that you want. This enhancement allows users to verify, search for, and select the correct match more effectively than there are multiple matches for a non-match. As part of ALK's ongoing effort to track nationwide toll costs in the United States and in Canada, we've added toll rates for 5 more discount toll programs to the database. The newly added discount programs include A25 Transponder in Canada, Easy Pass New Jersey, the NC Quick Pass in North Carolina, the Express Toll, and the Peach Pass in Georgia. And finally, listed on this slide are some of the features that we have renamed in version 26. The Resequence Stops option in the Route menu has been renamed to Optimize Stops. This feature allows you to optimize your routes by resequencing an unlimited number of stops within your route. The Insert Stop option in the Edit menu has been renamed to Insert Stop Above for clarification. So that concludes the overview PowerPoint presentation of PC MILER. And I hope that the presentation gave you a better understanding of the new features we've added to PC MILER over the past couple of years. What I'm going to do now is go